Yo, what is up, America? It is Keith the Trucker, guys. First and foremost, happy 4th of July, America's birthday, 1776 spirit. Let's find a way to hit a couple free plays because we struck out yesterday, guys. Some bad reads by me, I suppose. Giants definitely had some chances, but Sale he was really good. He was just rock freaking solid. It was just kind of one of those days, I guess. Let's show you guys a couple things here. So that was that one, yeah. So they had a chance. I think it was like in the 4th or 5th inning. They got it for one, and they left the runner stranded. But I really thought that was gonna hit. And I'm gonna tell you guys this. Every time Hicks pitches, we are smashing this. This is if they're gonna leave it at 15 and a half, this is a free money prop, guys. So that's how today looked. Literally, it was like 1, 2, and then like halfway, like all day. Here, I'll show you guys a couple plays. I wanted to let you guys know when I filmed last night, I couldn't even see this, but I got to see it now, and it's fun to stare at that one. That was a really nice hit. So congrats to the people who telled it. So we did hit this Kikuchi one. He did get there. That surprised me a little bit. Houston doesn't strike out a ton. Then JD Martinez has been really hot, playing for the Mets now. And then Alvarez, this was a good spot against Kikuchi. This was actually a boosted underdog flash play. I'm telling you guys, they do discounts every day. It's always Taco Tuesday on Chalkboard. So, but you see, Frelick, he got that done in the first freaking inning. And that was the game that kind of crushed us today, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be really high scoring. It's just a letdown. So, it is what it is. See, same thing. This was a flash play. This was just targeted to be a double up. Correa's been really hot. Just couldn't get it done. And then same thing down here. Turner gets it done. This was a flash play. Gilbert barely stayed under. And then Bello, I mean, Miami's so bad they couldn't even rack up 2 runs on Bello. So that was actually a full unit play too. They've been doing a lot of half unit plays today. And that's actually what we're going to do today. So I know I keep pushing this sale for you guys because I really want you guys to get in on it. And I'm going to just pitch it one last time. This will be the last time I do this. I'm going to let it ride until or actually, you know what? I had a guy email me. And he said, "Hey man, I really want to get that, but I don't get paid till Friday." And I said, "Well, you can pay it over time, if you want." He's like, "I'd rather just pay it in full. Could you do it till Friday?" So seeing as today's a holiday and it's one of my favorite holidays, I'm gonna let it ride until then. And I'll tell you what, I'll just give you guys until Friday, say about noon. So that's about 36 hours from now. That's the last chance to get this 90% off. Instead of 5,000, it's 500. We did have a new person sign up today. I don't remember their real name, but I love the screen name. It reminded me of well, it's like Mario. It's like Bowser, but it reminds me of Total Recall with Hauser. I'm not Hauser anymore. Anyways, guys, let's get into a couple free plays today. I actually really like these. Going half unit, and I may start doing this a little more with baseball. It's just a very inconsistent sport. I know a lot of cappers right now around the overall community that are just getting very frustrated with baseball. They're like ready for football season, and I get it. It can be a grind. I still think it's better than the NBA, but there's nothing worse than a fucking blowout in the NBA ruining everything. But baseball is tough. It's hard to correlate, and then when you can correlate, these sites just don't let you do it. Even a lot of the sports books don't let you do it. So this is play number 1, I guess. We're gonna take Burns. This is really a really good modifier for 18.5 outs against one of the worst offenses in the league. Now, he didn't pitch exactly his greatest the last game, I will say. We can take a look at it right here. The expected earned runs were much higher than this one, but I want to point something out. Even in the last 3 games, 7 hits, 5 hits, 9 hits, Houston and Philly, okay, and then the world champs, even though they haven't been playing well. A lot different than the Mariners, but I want to point out that even in 2 of those 3 games, he still made it to 21 outs. And going back here, look, 21, 21, 21, 18, 21, 21. So I feel like this is a very good spot for us to smash this over. We don't even need 21, we just need 19. We need 6.1 innings pitched. And then Bailey Ober, now the Tigers, they're a horrible offense, and they're missing some key guys like Kerry Carpenter still out. I can't remember the other hitter they were down, but they haven't been striking out like as much as they were at one point in the last 10 days or so. But I still like this, and Ober's been actually kind of turning in. He's actually over a strikeout per inning now, and if you look at his last 5 games here, he had the one bad game against the Yankees, got a lot of walks over here. And then his last, we need 6. But look at his last 3 games. Now, granted, where's the A's and the Mariners? They strike out a lot, but Tigers not a great offense either, guys. Consider taking his under earned run too. That could be a good pivot if you don't want to do this. The reason that this stuck out to me is because I saw this on Sleeper at 6.5. I didn't check Prizepicks. Underdog will always have a modifier attached to these things now. But I feel like the way he's been pitching 9, 10, 8 down here against a slumping offense, and you can see it's juiced on the over here. So they think this is likely to happen. It'll give us a 3.82 multiplier, which is really good for 2 picks, mostly on the back of this Burns play. So take a screenshot. Let's move on to play number 2. I'm not in a legal sportsbook state right now. I'm actually in the great state of Texas, in Amarillo, believe it or not. And I don't like giving you guys a sportsbook plays if I can't actually play them myself. It just doesn't feel right. Sometimes I might give you a lean or something, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Tomorrow's board looked really tricky. I think it's just kind of like, I don't know. Anyways, haven't been the most successful with these walk props. I feel like they're like, I'm hitting them like maybe 50% of the time, which isn't quite good enough. We need to be hitting like 54 to 59%, somewhere in that range, depending on how many people we put in the slip. And I'm hoping that we change it today. The Reds have been playing a lot better. Stroman does pitch better at home, but if we take a look at his chart here, that's Marsh, and then here's Stroman. So you can see over here in this, this stands for bases on balls, pitcher bases on balls. Base on balls is what it stands for. It's a walk. So he's at 3-2-4, 3-2-2 in his last 6 games, 1-1, 3-2. So these are clearly the outliers. If we're just asking for 2 here against an offense that's been playing a lot better and has been drawing some walks, getting a little peskier, a little more patient. They're not chasing pitches outside of the zone as much as they were earlier in the year. I think this is actually a pretty good slam dunk play, and that's why it's so juiced on the over here. And then Marsh, he's a liability for Kansas City, I think. And you can see he doesn't have egregious games where Stroman, where he's getting up into the 4, possibly even 5s sometimes. But you can see he's pretty damn steady here at giving up 2 or 3 in almost all his starts. So this is a 0, this is a 1. Everything else you can see on the screen here, look, 10 or 11 starts, I think, it's been 2 or over. Okay, and his opponent Tampa Bay, they've been kind of the same thing as the Reds. A struggling offense early in the season. They've been playing a lot better lately. So this is only about a double up. It's a 209, and like I said, I'm just gonna go half units on these. And I don't want to tell you guys about it just yet, but I saw an opportunity. I mean, it's still with the company that I work for, but it would be where basically I'm like a local driver and I'm just sitting around pulling loads out of the beef plant all the time. The money would be probably significantly less, but the time I could literally do content and just go all in on the channel and really just try to help as many people as I can make money this year. Because I know, here's the reality. Look, I know a lot of Americans, I know a lot of guys, I know a lot of my friends, family members, they're all gonna gamble anyways. They're they're addicted. I don't want to say they're degenerate, but they're addicted. And they enjoy it. As long as you're responsible about it, hats off. You make good money and you want to fucking throw down, throw down. You know, no one's judging you. I'm just saying, if I can help, I will. You know, so it's a life decision I'm gonna have to make, and basically I'd be like living over in Kansas, even though, you know, my ranch is out there in Tennessee. But I could still go there, you know, probably every like 2 months or so for like maybe 2 weeks. It's just an idea. I mean, I would be right on the Kansas-Oklahoma state line, which is awesome because Kansas is sportsbook friendly and they have a lot of DFS apps I could use for college football, NFL. I could bet on college football, player props specifically, and then anything Kansas doesn't have, Oklahoma does. So it's like literally the town is like 5 miles from Oklahoma. So it's an ideal, like perfect spot. And we have a yard there. There's hotels, you know, if I ever wanted to go get one of those. There's a Love's truck stop. So I'm just saying, right across the street from our yard. It's a very good setup. I can actually ping in their high-speed internet from there. So I don't know, guys. I have to really think about it. I would love to really start pumping out IG content and start doing more videos. Maybe like one good one like this a day, but then also like dropping a free play for this specific game tonight that I like. You know, I don't know. So, you know, I do appreciate all your guys' support, and definitely if you're new here and you made it this far, hit sub for me. I always forget to ask in the very beginning, but like I said, guys, I'm gonna leave this up until noon on Friday. So happy 4th of July. Let's kick some ass today. Peace.